right now with my good friend Carrie. We have done a lot of projects together, albums, movies, and right now I'm going to tell a little story to our little friends.
Hi.
And Carrie said she'll help me out. And we're going to, you have the thing?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll kind of review. This is my go-to sheet, and I'll actually put it on Instagram. For the most part, it talks about what causes the disease and how to reverse it. It's a different option. Okay, do you want to read first?
Sure.
7 steps.
Whoops. So.
Okay, you can talk better with me. This is our friends. They said they're going to listen. Quiet.
All right.
Quiet. Okay.
7 steps to optimum health.
7 steps.
Love yourself.
Number 1 is love yourself. Your cells understand English. You have 75 trillion cells.
But what about when I feel sad?
Your cells understand. I never have a bad day ever, because my
Then
cell.
your mommy can love you. Oh,
Okay. Love yourself unconditionally all the time. And that's really hard to understand because your body is doing the best it can given the conditions. So if you have a migraine, love. You have adrenal fatigue, love. Everything the body does for your highest good. That's really important. That's really, really hard to understand. You have to say anything on that?
Yeah. Well, what you say is just like, how is this to my benefit? What can I learn from this experience? Rather
How
than,
just to my benefit? What can I learn from this experience? Okay.
And the body, yeah, just learn the language.
You have to learn. Body has a language. That,
There's the language of fear, and then there's the language of love, and they don't really exist at the same time because you can't really. You're only saying one word at a time, right?
you heard that, baby? Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Species-specific diet.
Which
So-
means, kids,
Are we the same species, even though we look different?
you know what? They're designed. I think a monkey's designed to eat fruit.
I think all the animals are designed to eat fruit. I think the only
Monkeys-
reason that they eat themselves and each other is because of scarcity and fear and feeling like they have no other option. There's no plants around. They're in a desert.
And the key is the body is designed to meet a state of alkalinity.
And to protect itself.
7.4 at all times. If it goes to 7.35, you die. Only 2 vegetables and fruit are only food that's alkalinity. Vegetables and fruit. Everything else is acid waste. Every disease in America is based on that. Because when you're eating acid waste, the body has to protect itself at all costs. It has to get rid of it, isolate it, or destroy it. Every disease is based on that. 7.4. Remember that. 7.4. If it goes to 7.35, you die.
And that's acidic.
That's acidic.
And cancer can't live in an alkaline.
Cancer cannot live. That was proven by Otto Warburg in 1931. He got the Nobel Peace Prize. Wow.
Number 3, exercise.
Exercise.
I love exercising.
Yes.
And
If you eat right, the desire to exercise will be there. You won't be lethargic. You won't feel like it. Because the energetic vibration of eating mostly fruit will charge you for the day of wanting to rock and roll your body. At age 70, at almost 74, I decided to become 47. I'm 47, I can hang out with a 32-year-old woman, right?
I'm 16.
Oh! Okay. Number 4.
Sleep.
Sleep. Real important. I mean, this is beyond important. From what I've seen, you can eat right, exercise right, love your body beyond, gotta sleep. Ideally, 10:30 to 11 in bed. If you're up to all hours of the night, and a lot of people are, the healing process will be very difficult to maintain.
Because it goes through a natural.
There are some
cycle.
called circadian rhythm. A natural rhythm. When it gets dark, is to go to bed. I mean, it's easy to stay up late. I mean,
And when it's bright, that's when you process
when-
that's when your metabolism is working its fastest.
yeah, you
You
get
eat the
up, boom,
fat.
boom, boom, ready to rock and roll, live your dreams. So if you're going to bed late, it's hard. It's hard to maintain your physical prowess, your clarity.
Physical prowess.
You like that word?
He does.
Okay.
Fresh air and sunshine.
And you need fresh air and sunshine. So it's ideal every day.
And now is the healing sun because we're actually closest to the sun, but because the earth is tilted away, we can be out in the sun all day long, even though I'm not, but I want to be. And then you can get all the benefits, like our eyes, they need
That's right.
the sunlight, like to actually, the energy.
The body needs
Light.
fresh air and sunshine.
Water.
Water. That's real important. I mean, this is one that, for me, I'm very controversial in that respect. I almost never drink water. I get most of my water from fruit. I mostly fruit all day, at least 10, 15 pieces a day. If you're eating that much fruit, you don't need water, in my opinion. But if you're not eating cooked food, then you need water.
Yeah. Well, because you're having salt. Or wait, what'd you say? If you're not eating
If you're eating cooked food,
Oh,
then
yeah.
your body needs
Well,
water.
yeah, because you're eating all that salt.
Yeah.
And then you're
All
making
that
yourself
processed foods with no water
dry.
content.
But,
That's just my opinion.
and then there's the Krebs, what's it called? The
Krebs
Krebs
cycle,
cycle?
yeah.
Yeah. So you need all 7 things. How many things is it?
6.
6 things. But then when
In order
you,
for the body to recognize
as
glucose,
food. Mm-hmm.
protein, vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, and water. It's Krebs cycle.
And water, yeah. So you
And
get it all
water.
at once.
Water at once in a complete package.
Because vitamins and minerals help you absorb
Right.
the glucose. Or what is
Yes.
it?
They all help together
Yeah,
to
yeah.
process. Good.
And
You
last.
gotta watch that movie when I get back.
Sure.
I got this porn movie. My porn movie. It's my porn
I
movie.
just laughed because I know how many times you've seen it, and it's
I
your
see this
favorite
over
movie. I
and
haven't thought
over
about
and
it when you
over
said
and
watch a
over
movie.
and over. I mean, I never get tired of it. It's John Robbins talks about the body and how it works. Best movie out there, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
It makes
Okay.
sense because if you just are taking supplements and vitamins, your body isn't really knowing what to do with
What
it.
to do with it. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It doesn't meet the body's requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Really hard to understand.
Because
I mean,
not
it's
actually
kind
a food. You
It has to
know,
be
it's
actual
just
food.
because it is going all together.
Right. This has to make sense to you. Right now, we're going to take a
Yeah.
picture of it. There's a lot to take in. Keep in mind, every moment's a moment of love. Focus on fruit. That's the key. Go to bed early. Boom, boom, boom. Sleep. Boom, boom. Love yourself. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Last one.
Fasting.
Fasting.
That's really. I know that's like intimidating for some people because it's like you think you're doing that, but it's actually pretty natural.
Very natural. Very
Mhm.
natural.
And that's why like going to bed and like
Going to bed.
not
Right.
staying up all night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you, another thing, most people don't ever talk about it. How many times a day you go to the bathroom? You have a good diet, at least 2 to
I
4.
go immediately after I eat.
If you have a bad diet, it stays in your system. That's how you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you say you eat a real good diet, if you're going to the bathroom 2 to 4 times a day, you have a good diet. If not,
And how long it takes you to go to the bathroom.
and how long? Wow. Wow. Okay, 45 minutes is long enough.
You know, it should never hurt. Sometimes it does though.
If you're groaning and puffing, you know.
It's because it stays in you for 3 days.
Some people it does.
Yeah.
Some people it does. And they call it fat, they call it waste, they call it so many different words.
Oh, but that's why fasting is good because you give your body the chance to like
That's
actually
right.
clean it out before. Because if you're constantly putting stuff in it and
That's right.
snacking
Because
and
you're
all that
contemplating
stuff.
fast, water fast. You're
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, not really contemplating. Just I guess waiting for the right.
Waiting
To like. Yeah.
Okay, I need a water fast today.
Well, yeah, because I was eating cooked food, but now it's like just raw, and now it's like mostly fruit, so it's like a process, you know.
It is a process. It is.
And
It's a
yeah,
process.
and then being on unemployment and like home,
Boom.
you can do
Rock
more
and
of
roll,
that.
Raise your food. Boom.
It's definitely a goal, but it's like I just want it to happen. Yeah.
Anyway, this is it. That's a story, 7 stages to optimum health. Stay tuned. We'll do more. Okay, we should turn it off.